The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Softball is coming your way on 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Ottumwa Bulldogs sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors: Black Hawk Auto Body, by Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, by Citizens Mutual, by Cole Palace Cafe and Books, by Community First Credit Union, by Lee's Photography, by Lisco, by Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, by Meridian Credit Union, by Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, by the Ottumwa Job Corps Center, by Petrito Orthodontics, by Reflection Studio, by Schroeder Graphics, by Shelter Insurance, and by Slayton Polaris. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Softball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody, from a very humid Houston field. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. This morning, I wasn't sure we would be getting any softball in today, but the rain is holding off for now, so your Ottumwa softball team will take on the 12th-ranked Rams of Southeast Polk, despite what I said at the end of the baseball broadcast last night. Ottumwa comes into this matchup at 13-11. The Bulldogs got back on the right track last night at Des Moines Hoover, knocking off the Huskies 14-2 and 10-6. 31 hits combined in the two games for the against the Huskies for Ottumwa. Southeast Polk 15-13. They were also victorious last night. A pair of conference wins over Dowling 6-5 and 5-3. The Bulldogs sit in third place in the Metro Conference right now, 10-4 in conference play, 2 games behind East, 1 game behind Lincoln for second. Southeast Polk is fourth in the very tough CIML Central. They're 6-8. That's 8 games back of Johnston, who's 14-0 in the conference. Waukees in second, 3 games back. Valley is 7 games back in third, and Southeast Polk a game behind Valley in fourth. Ottumwa now, as we said, 13-11. This is a big doubleheader for OHS. They haven't announced regionals yet, of course, and Ottumwa probably not looking at a great regional seed, but you beat a ranked team, especially if Ottumwa could win both games of this doubleheader. That might give the Bulldogs a boost. For Southeast Polk, they've been streaky this season. They had an early 8-game winning streak, but they've dropped 9 of their last 13. They've got a couple players with double-digit home runs, 3 batters hitting over 400, but their starting pitching and their pitching in general has not been great. And they do play, of course, in the loaded CIML Central. Right now, the top 3 teams, Johnston, Waukee, and Valley, have shown to be a step above Southeast Polk, Urbandale, and Dowling. We've seen Urbandale and Dowling this year, or Ottumwa Softball has. They've split with both of those schools. A split tonight would be solid against Southeast Polk. A sweep, of course, would be ideal. Ottumwa actually has a 6-1 advantage in this series dating back to 2010. The Bulldogs swept Southeast Polk 2 years ago in their last meeting, 2019, June 20th, winning 7-0 and 10-5. And that 6-1 mark also includes the regional semifinal at Southeast Polk in 2018, a 1-0 Bulldog victory. The only run in that game was that 6th-inning home run by Jillian Heaton, one of the more dramatic Bulldog wins in the past decade. So these two teams will do battle again here at Houston Field this afternoon. Hopefully the weather will hold off long enough to let us get both games in. Right now we'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back with the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Summer is the time to make every moment count. So pack more toys with bigger hauling and towing capacity. Go social outdoor style, connect with your friends, and turn up your soundtrack to make your rides even more epic. Because conquering summer is about capturing every second of adventure. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ. Bulldogs getting ready to host number 12 Southeast Polk in CIML action. Let's check the starting lineups first for the visiting Rams. Their longtime head coach is Tia Stiles, and her lineup is as follows. Leading off and playing center field, Abby Cataldo. Batting second is the shortstop, Chloe Kotlowski. The number 3 hitter is the first baseman, Addie Brunner, and the cleanup hitter is the catcher, Sydney Potter. Batting fifth and playing third base, Sydney McNeely. The number 6 hitter is the second baseman, Jada Long. Batting seventh and playing right field, Jordan Brown. The left fielder, Grace McGrain, will bat eighth. And batting ninth is the designated player, Libby Hartz. The pitcher for Southeast Polk is also the flex player, sophomore Shania Yount Wheels, making her 12th start, 17th appearance overall, 2-3 record, 1.95 ERA. 5.36 ERA, 1.95 WHIP. She's pitched 45 2/3 innings, has allowed 60 hits, 44 runs, 35 earned, 29 walks, 29 strikeouts, 4 hit batters, and opponents have hit .275 against the sophomore. Your Ottumwa starting lineup, leading off and playing center field, Zoe Jones. Batting second, the second baseman, Ella Aller. Jordan Pauls will play right field and bat third, and Amber Schatz, the catcher, hits cleanup. Batting fifth, the designated player, Maya Lemons. Josie Lemons at third base will bat sixth. Sam Weeks at first base, Weeks hitting seventh. Ashlyn Sheets, the pitcher, bats eighth. Batting ninth is the shortstop, Jocelyn Ware, and the flex player is Ottumwa's left fielder and Guest. Sheets will make her 13th start. She's 9-4. The ERA shown at 1.80. Ottumwa did not get its stats uploaded from last night. We know Sheets won her start last night. Don't know how much that lowered her ERA. Coming into that start, 66 innings pitched, 53 hits allowed, 28 runs, only 17 of them earned, 6 walks, 5 hit batters, 72 strikeouts, and opponents hitting just 187 against the left-hander Sheets. So a pair of sophomores starting in game one. Shania Yount Wheels for Southeast Polk and Ashlyn Sheets for Ottumwa. We're going to have a little bit of fun figuring out the Southeast Polk players in the field, I believe, because they're wearing black jerseys, not because of the color of the jersey, but the lineup card that we saw from Southeast Polk showed several numbers that did not match up to the numbers on the printed roster we got from Varsity Bound. Southeast Polk, I'm thinking these black jerseys might be some sort of alternate where they have different numbers. And if that's the case, then looking at my roster sheet when they bring in a sub may not do me a whole lot of good, but we'll find out. Bulldogs wearing their red pinstripe jerseys. White lettering, Bulldogs across the front, white numbers front and back, white pants, red socks. And Southeast Polk's jerseys are black. They've got gold numbers trimmed in white. And they say Rams in gold across the front. Dark gray pants and black socks for Southeast Polk. The Rams, of course, black and gold. Ottumwa red and white. both these teams wish they had better records than they do. Ottumwa 13-11, Southeast Polk 15-13. The Rams are still ranked 12th in the state in Class 5A. But at the same time, I think Southeast Polk's ranking is based a bit more on their reputation and the fact that they do play in such a loaded conference in the CIML Central. And you can't deny having to play 4 games against Johnson, 4 against Waukee, 4 against Valley over the course of the season. The Rams do have a tougher schedule than Ottumwa. But none of that matters here when these two teams take this field together, as OHS will try to extend its 2-game winning streak in Game 1, which will begin shortly.
Southeast Polk is coached by Tia Stiles, and she is assisted by Chris Morrow.
Pretty good crowd has shown up here at Houston Field. Several Southeast Polk fans have made their way down. Of all the CIML schools, this is the shortest drive for Ottumwa to any of them. Just over an hour to get from Ottumwa to the outskirts of the Des Moines metro area. You hit Southeast Polk coming in on Highway 163. Back-to-back softball broadcasts today and tomorrow. Today we're here at home. Tomorrow we go to Cedar Rapids Jefferson for our return to that tournament. The Bulldogs will play Bettendorf at 3:15 and Davenport West at 6:45. It'll be the first time we'll have video from the Jefferson tournament, so not totally sure how that will set up, but we'll get it figured out like we always do. All right, they've introduced the starting lineups. Time now for the national anthem. We'll take 2 minutes and cut back with the first pitch on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above.
Hey everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Hello, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager with Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice, basically from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
We all have a picture of the life we want to live, a desire to connect the work we do with a purpose. There is a way to get there, but the price of admission is money and the drive to succeed. Success takes skill. Skill takes training. Training takes work. If you're ready to live, learn, train, and connect, Job Corps is ready for you. Careers begin here.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Good afternoon once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Houston Field. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Ottumwa getting ready to take on number 12 Southeast Polk. Ashlyn Sheets, the left-hander in the circle. Looking for her 10th win of the season, 9-4 coming in. The defense behind her, Ann Gaston left. Zoe Jones in center, Jordan Pauls in right. Josie Lemons at third, Jocelyn Ware at short, Ella Aller at second, Sam Weeks at first, and Amber Schatz behind the plate. Abby Cataldo is the leadoff hitter for Southeast Polk. She'll be followed by Chloe Kotlowski and Addie Brunner. Cataldo, a senior, batting .326 with a home run and 12 driven in. Right-handed batter stands in. And the first pitch of the ball game is in there for a strike, 0-1. First pitch at 5:05 here on a muggy late afternoon in Ottumwa. 86 degrees under mostly cloudy skies, although the sun has peeked out for a moment. The 0-1 on the outside corner, strike two. There is little to no wind. It says southwest at 9 miles an hour, but we're not feeling it here with the trees surrounding Houston Field. And a chopper to second. Second hop, Aller bobbles, picks it up, feeds it to first in time for out number one. Chloe Kotlowski, the batter, junior shortstop. Hitting an even .300, 3 home runs and 12 driven in. Southeast Polk's hit 34 home runs as a team. As that pitch is lifted in the air, foul right side, and just out of the reach of a diving Ella Aller, the second baseman, into foul territory behind first base. It'll be strike one to Kotlowski. I mentioned Southeast Polk has two big home run hitters. As the 1-0 pitch lined into right field, Paul's going back. She will get there and make the catch for out number two. That brings up Addie Brunner, sophomore first baseman, hitting .315, 2 home runs, 16 driven in. Sydney Potter, the catcher, on deck. She's one of the two big home run hitters with 14. The other one is senior Ellie Snetzelar, who is not in the Southeast Polk lineup in game one. Brunner, left-handed batter. 2 out, nobody on for the Rams here in the top of the first. Sheets pitch, up and away, ball one. And southwest wind at 9 miles an hour, but you cannot feel it on the field. Humidity 67%. Our temperature is 86, our dew point 73. In other words, it's practically dripping from the sky without raining. The 1-0 grounded to first, easy play for Sam Weeks, steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 first inning for Ashlyn Sheets and the Bulldogs. We go to the bottom half. Southeast Polk nothing. Your Bulldogs are coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the first inning, Ottumwa set Southeast Polk down in order in the top half, and now OHS will get its first look at sophomore right-hander Shania Yount-Wheels, who is 2-3 with a 5.36 ERA. The defense behind her has Grace McGrain in left, Abby Cataldo in center, Jordan Brown in right, Sydney McNeely at third, Chloe Kotlowski at short, Jada Long at second, Addie Brunner at first, and the catcher Sydney Potter. Zoe Jones leads it off for OHS, followed by Ella Aller and Jordan Pauls. Zoe stands in hitting .212 with 8 runs batted in. First pitch on the way. Down and in, ball one. One 1-0 to Zoe. Pitch is high, 2-0. Hitters count for Jones. The 2-0 offering. Down and in, 3-0. Yount Wheels in 45 2/3 innings pitched 29 walks, 29 Ks. Not a lot of strikeouts and some wildness. She throws strike one there on the inside corner, 3-1. Jones taking all the way. Still 3-1 to the Bulldogs center fielder. Pitch on the way. That's on the inside corner again, strike two. Well, after seeing three out of the zone, Zoe waited to see if Yount Wheels could put two in the zone, which she did. Now the 3-2. Bounced in there, ball four, all the way to the backstop right in front of me, but again, very little foul territory behind home plate here at Houston Field, and Zoe will be content with the leadoff walk. Another Bulldog walk, and it's brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Ella Aller, the batter. Hard-hitting sophomore second baseman, batting .418, 2 home runs and 19 driven in. Bulldogs with the first base runner of the game. Aller hits a ground ball fielded by the third baseman, waiting. The throw to second, it goes into right center field. Jones is up on her way to third. And there's runners at the corners and nobody out. The third baseman, McNeely, had to wait for the second baseman to come over and cover, so she double clutched, triple clutched, finally tried to throw it to Jada Long, and the throw was high. So Aller reaches on a fielder's choice. Jones goes first to third on the error by McNeely and the batter Jordan Pauls. Pauls, another hard-hitting Bulldog sophomore, batting .297 with 13 runs batted in. First pitch, strike at the knees, 0-1. A walk and an error have given Ottumwa an early scoring chance. First and third, nobody out, bottom of the first inning. The 0-1. Bounced it in there, got away from the catcher, all the way to the backstop, and Zoe Jones will score. Aller a big turnaround second, she'll hang on there. And it's 1-0 Bulldogs on the wild pitch. So Ottumwa gets a run without a hit, a walk, an error, and a wild pitch. That'll be an unearned run because Zoe should have been out at second. But she was not, went to third on the air. Pauls with a 1-1 count and still with a runner in scoring position as Aller moved to second. And the early miscues have Southeast Polk head coach Tia Stiles out of the dugout having a conversation in the circle with her entire infield. Conversation was brief. And Pauls will stand in with a 1-1 count. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Jordan digs in. The tall right-hander, Shania Yount Wheels with the 1-1. Bounce it in there again. Good stop by the catcher Potter. Count is 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Down and in again, 3-1. Amber Schatz on deck. Sluggers count for Jordan Pauls. 3 balls and a strike. That pitch is on the inside corner, strike 2. Second full count and 3 batters for Yount Wheels. Three, 3-2, chopper slowly left side, off the glove of the third baseman, and it just stops in the middle of the diamond, and everybody's safe. Aller was waiting to see if the ball was fielded cleanly. McNeely unable to field it cleanly. That'll be another error. Runners on the corners again. And now the batter, Amber Schatz, who's been Ottumwa's best hitter. And even .500 on the stat sheet, 2 home runs, 21 RBI. First pitch to Amber. Down and in, ball 1. And that slow roller left side. An aggressive play by McNeely to try to field the ball, but then it just ticked off the edge of her glove and stopped in the dirt as McNeely's momentum carried her by. That pitch high, 2-0 to Schatz. Aller was able to go to third because the shortstop was caught in between of going to pick up the loose softball or going to cover third base. Now the 2-0. Inside and low, 3-0. A walk would load the bases with Maya Lemons on deck. Three balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. That's a strike in the inside corner, 3-1. Sluggers count now for Amber Schatz, the 3-1. Ground ball to short. That should get it. Well, they'll look the runner back to third. The throw back to third, and out at third is Aller, who went too far down the line. So Schatz goes to first on the fielder's choice. Paul's to second. Aller retired 6-5 at third. She got too far off at third base. We will get a courtesy runner for Amber Schatz, and that'll be Maddie Hauk. And here's Maya Lemons. 2 on, 1 out now. Ottumwa leading 1-0. Bulldogs still don't have a hit yet. Lemons shown is hitting .417 with 4 runs batted in. Again, that doesn't include the stats from last night's doubleheader against Hoover when Ottumwa had 31 hits and scored 24 runs in the 2 games. Bulldog hitting stats probably across the board are a little higher than what we see on the stat sheet. First pitch to Maya. Strike at the letters, 0-1. To the younger of the 2 Lemons, Josie Lemons on deck. The pitch. Fly ball, twisting foul down the right field line. That'll land untouched in the Southeast Polk bullpen, and the count 0-2. 2 on, 1 out. Zoe Jones walked to start the game, or the inning, bottom half of the first inning. Went first to third on a throwing error and scored on a wild pitch. Rams have committed 2 errors in the inning. Ottumwa's got 2 on with 1 out without a hit. The 0-2. Ground ball left side, bobbled by both the third baseman and then the shortstop. And racing around third, coming home to score the second run is Jordan Pauls, and it's 2-0. So Southeast Polk commits a third error in the inning, and then the ball, it hit the glove of McNeely, then trickled off the glove of the shortstop Kotlowski, went into shallow left. By the time McGrain could come pick it up, Pauls was able to motor on home. Two to nothing. First and second, still only 1 out for Josie Lemons. The pitch. Ground ball left side, base hit. They will stop Hauk at third. Now the ball's bobbled down left field, and Hauk will score, and it's 3-0. So that's the first hit for Ottumwa. And then I don't think you can give an RBI because they were going to stop her at third. But then McGrain bobbled it out there, so an error there allowing another run to score. 3-0 Bulldogs. Still first and second, 1 out, and the batter is Sam Weeks. And now Southeast Polk will have another conference with all 9 players on the diamond, I believe, in the circle. Ottumwa has 3 runs on 1 hit and 4 errors. Sam Weeks shown as hitting .265, 2 home runs, 9 driven in. We saw her hit the home run in Game 2 at Des Moines East on Monday. Every ball that's been hit by Ottumwa has been hit on the ground. Weeks would like to elevate one. First and second, still only 1 down. The pitch, way high, ball 1. Big inning so far for Ottumwa, leading 3-0. That pitch off the plate outside, 2-0. Weeks, the 7th batter of the inning. The 2-0 offering. Ground ball to the right side, and that's past the second baseman into right field for a base hit. Around third and coming home and sliding in safely is Maya Lemons, just ahead of the throw, and it's 4-0. So Sam Weeks will get an RBI there. I'm a little surprised the catcher Potter didn't try to put a tag on there. The throw was close, but Lemon scores. Still first and second one out, and here's Ashlyn Sheets trying to help her own cause. Low and away, ball one. Sheets has struggled with the plate this year, 094, 7 runs batted in. The 1-0. Line foul. Boy, look out Jocelyn Ware in the on-deck circle. Count even at a ball and a strike. 1-1 to Ashlyn Sheets. Josie Lemons at second, Sam Weeks at first. That pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. Sheets, the 8th batter of the inning. 4 runs home. Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopper back to the circle. They will throw to third to get the lead runner, and that's all on a force play. So out at third is Lemons, 1-5. Weeks to second. Sheets, with the fielder's choice, reaches first. Should get a courtesy runner for Ashlyn. And courtesy runner Avery Frank. Frankie, pardon me. So Frankie at first, Weeks at second, 2 down. Here's Jocelyn Ware. Hitting .328 with 6 runs batted in. 9th batter of the inning. Bulldogs bat around in the first. Can they get more than 9 to the plate? Leading 4-0. First pitch. Fly ball to right. Coming in is Brown, and she makes the catch to retire the side. But Ottumwa puts 4 runs on the board on 2 hits. Multiple errors in the inning. We'll count it up here in a moment. 2 left on base. After an inning, Ottumwa leading Southeast Polk 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me leap though.
Top of the second inning. Bulldog softball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Reflection Studio next to New Care Pharmacy in downtown Ottumwa. Looking good doesn't happen by chance. It happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. 4, 5, and 6 for Southeast Polk due up. Ottumwa leading 4-0. Sydney Potter, Sydney McNeely, Jada Long due up for the Rams. Sydney Potter having a monster year. The sophomore hitting .452, 14 home runs, and 29 RBI. The Rams catcher digs in. First pitch from Ashlyn Sheets. Off speed in there for a strike, 0-1. I am a big fan of that first pitch changeup. Not, every batter, of course, people get used to it, but batters aren't often looking for it. The 0-1. Low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs sent 9 batters to the plate in the first inning. Had 2 hits. Southeast Polk committed 4 errors. And Ottumwa plated 4 runs. The 1-1. Off speed in the dirt. I got a piece of her. That'll be a hit batter. So the Rams have the leadoff hitter on. Do they use a courtesy runner for the catcher, Potter? It would appear that they do. Kendall Woods is the courtesy runner. And the batter will be the third baseman, Sydney McNeely. McNeely, a senior, hitting .413 with 9 runs batted in. She had a rough bottom of the first inning. 3 of the 4 errors were off of her, 2 were off her glove and 1 was a bad throw. Left-handed hitter for Southeast Polk. No batting gloves. 1 on, nobody out, the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Sheets trying to shake off the hit batter to start the inning. Your team gives you a crooked number like the 4 runs that Ottumwa put up in the bottom of the first. You want to go out there and put a 0 on the board if you're a pitcher. That one up high, though, and Sheets falls behind 2-0. To McNeely. Lefty to lefty the pitch. Low and in, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Nobody out, a runner at first, the pitch. That's a strike, 3-1. McNeely showed bunt, but was never going to offer at it. Three and 1 the count. Next offering. Off the plate, ball 4. So a hit batter and a walk, and the Rams have first and second, nobody out. Jada Long, the batter, the second baseman for the Rams. A sophomore hitting .250 with 11 runs batted in. This could be a bunting situation for Southeast Polk. First and second, nobody out. We'll see. First pitch on the way. Taken for a strike, no sign of a bunt yet, 0-1. All right, well, I'm going to take back what I said about this game affecting regionals because right as we had our first pitch, the Iowa High School Girls Athletic Union released the regional pairings. So I'm about to open that document and figure out where we're going. A liner, 1 hopper to Aller, had to navigate the runner going by, able to throw to first in time for the out. I wish that had stayed in the air a little longer. They would have doubled the runner off. Runners go to second and third. There's 1 out, as that's officially a ground out to second. And the batter is Jordan Brown, the right fielder. Senior, hitting .312 with 4 runs batted in. Only 16 at-bats on the season. And she takes a called strike, 0-1. Ottumwa leading 4-0. Southeast Polk runners at second and third with 1 away. Going through the brackets, Southeast Polk is going to host Ames in the regional semifinals, if any Rams fans are listening. The 0-1. Fouled off to the right, off the screen, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Ashlyn Sheets could really use a strikeout here. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. First strikeout for Sheets. Big one there, 2 down. Runner still at second and third. Another strikeout brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. That brings up Grace McGrain, the left fielder. Tall, slender, right-handed batter. Hitting .270 with 2 home runs and 10 RBI. All right, Ottumwa in the regionals is in Region 8 in Class 5A. As this pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The Bulldogs will play in the opening round, and they will host Iowa City West. That'll be on July 8th at 7 o'clock here at Houston Field. Again, Ottumwa's regional matchup has been set. The 0-1, check swing up and away, count evens at a ball and a strike. If Ottumwa wins that game on the 8th, they will travel to number 1 Muscatine on July 10th for a regional semifinal. And we have gone to Muscatine in the past. It's been a few years. Here's the 1-1. Off the plate, just off the plate apparently, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Fly ball to center. Zoe Jones drifting back. She's there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Southeast Polk had runners at second and third and 1 out, and Ashlyn Sheets turns them away. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs up 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I ain't choose the gang chose me.
Bottom of the second inning, Ottumwa leading Southeast Polk 4-0. Game 1 of our softball doubleheader here at Houston Field. And again, repeating the news that we found on Twitter during the top of the second inning. Some fans probably already knew because it came out on Twitter right as we began the game here. But the regional pairings have been announced for all 5 classes in softball for this season. Ottumwa in Class 5 Region 8. They'll play an opening round game on July 8th here at Houston Field against Iowa City West. Zoe Jones led off the first inning. She leads off the second inning and bunts it foul for strike 1. Zoe walked and scored in that 4-run first. So Ottumwa gets a home game, but if they win, they draw number 1 Muscatine in the regional semifinals. That game will be at Muscatine on July 10th. If Ottumwa can get there. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul back, 0-2. Now, the last time Ottumwa played Muscatine, it was a regional final 2 years ago in 2019. The Bulldogs won a barn burner 12-9 to advance to the state tournament in Frank Houston's last year as head coach. The 0-2 liner caught by the first baseman, Brunner, for out number 1. Zoe hit it on the nose, but unfortunately right at Brunner. 1 down for Ella Aller, who reached on an error. Her fielder's choice, her first time up, was eventually retired at third. First pitch, bounced in there, ball 1. I may be getting a bit ahead of myself talking about Muscatine when the Bulldogs will have to beat Iowa City West first. Pitch misses high to Aller, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch on the way from Shania Yount Wheels is popped up in front of the circle. Yount Wheels makes the catch, 2 down. Jordan Pauls, the batter, reached on an error and scored in the first inning. First pitch upstairs to Pauls, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on for Ottumwa here in the second, leading 4-0. The 1-0, downstairs, 2-0. Paul's ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch on the inside corner, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, high, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And the pitch chopped foul back behind the plate, 3-2. Again, Ottumwa will play Iowa City West in the first round of regionals July 8th. City West (7-18) coming into action today. The 3-2 to Pauls. Liner up the middle off the glove of a sliding second baseman Long and into center field. That should be a base hit. Jada Long attempting to make a backhanded stab at it while sliding up near the bag at second. But Pauls has Ottumwa's third hit, and here's Amber Schatz, who reached on a fielder's choice in the 4-run first. Runner at first and 2 out now, and the pitch. Up high, ball 1. Yount Wheels has had trouble finding the strike zone, but when she's found the zone, it's always been around the knees and around the inside corner. Been tough for Ottumwa to barrel the ball up. Although there's a line drive into right, but coming on and making a catch falling down is the right fielder Jordan Brown to retire the side. So a couple of hard hit balls this inning, but right at Southeast Polk fielders. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. After 2 innings, Bulldogs still up 4-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the 3rd inning, Bulldog softball brought to you by Andrew Schroeder with Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC. Visit sgsignllc.com and like Schroeder Graphics and Sign LLC on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. By Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop out and see the new and improved look, and they aren't done yet. More upgrades are on the way to Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. And by Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, your premium broadband provider expanding into Wapello County. Please go to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com to express interest in fiber internet at your home. 4-0 Ottumwa leading Southeast Polk as the Rams bat here in the top of the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up for the Rams, starting with designated player Libby Hartz. Left-handed batter, a freshman, hitting .385, 5 runs batted in. Ottumwa got 4 runs on 2 hits and 4 errors in the first inning. Hartz takes a strike from Ashlyn Sheets, 0-1. That pitch popped foul back over to the screen, I should say, and the count even at a ball and a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. That pitch hit on a line and a catch, I think, by Weeks. She caught it on the fly, just off the dirt for out number 1. Boy, off the bat, I thought that's a base hit into right, but Weeks a dive to her right and managed to not only get there, but catch it before it hit the dirt. She would not have won the race to first to get the force out, I don't think, but a great play by Sam Weeks. 1 away for Abby Cataldo, ground ball to second, her first time up. That pitch bounces in there for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. That pitch lined to right towards the corner. Pauls will get there on the run and make the catch for out number 2. Ottumwa playing some good defense here in the early going. 2 down for Chloe Kotlowski, who lined to Pauls in right her first time up. First pitch Kotlowski, fly ball to right, pretty well hit, but Pauls has a play. Jordan's been busy. She makes the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Ashlyn Sheets and the Dogs. We go to the bottom of the third, 4-0 Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I do it for the love.
Bottom of the third inning, still Ottumwa 4, Southeast Polk nothing. Bulldogs have the lead and now have their regional matchup, opening round game against Iowa City West on July 8th at 7 here at Houston Field. Winner to face number 1 Muscatine on July 10th. By the way, that first round regional game and every subsequent regional game will be broadcast live on the radio on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. If I remember correctly, under the rules of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, we can't do a live video feed of the regional games, but we can record it and play it back the next day. Maya Lemons takes a pitch up high for ball 1. It'll be Maya Lemons, Josie Lemons, and Sam Weeks. Lemons reached on an error and scored in the first. Ottumwa put 4 runs on the board on 4 errors and 2 hits in that first inning. And now Lemons, a ground ball fielded up the middle by the shortstop Kotlowski, throw to first in time for out number 1. That ball was hit hard, but a good play to her left by Kotlowski. Josie Lemons singled her first time up. Bulldogs have 3 hits. The only RBI we could credit in the opening inning was to Sam Weeks, as Josie takes a pitch up high, ball 1. The 1-0 offering. Lined into left center off the tip of the glove of Kotlowski. Base hit. Kotlowski might have saved extra bases there. That ball was headed for the alley. But Lemons 2 for 2, and here's Sam Weeks. Weeks an RBI single her first time up. Left-handed batting first baseman. Swings in, it's a high drive to left center, going back, track, wall, off the base of the wall. Lemons around second on her way to third. The throw is offline, and that is a double for Sam Weeks. The opposite way, just missed her third home run. So Ashlyn Sheets, another chance to help her own cause. She hit into a fielder's choice her first time up. Second and third, 1 out, 4-0 Ottumwa looking for more. The pitch. Outside, ball 1. Bottom part of the order trying to add to this 4-0 lead. The 1-0. Fly ball down the line in left, it'll twist and land foul. And the count even at a ball and a strike. 1-1 to Sheets. The next offering in the dirt. Good stop by Potter, the catcher, 2-1. 3 hard hit balls in this inning. Lemons grounded sharply to short, or Maya Lemons. Josie Lemons singled, Sam Weeks doubled. Sheets hit the ball hard, but it was foul a moment ago. The 2-1 is outside, 3-1. A walk would load the bases for Ware. Sluggers count for Sheets. The 3-1. Way high, ball 4. Second walk issued by Yount Wheels. Another Bulldog walk brought to you by Shelter Insurance. And Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Courtesy runner again for Sheets will be Frankie. Avery heads to first. So you have Josie Lemons at third, Sam Weeks at second, Avery Frankie at first, and Jocelyn Ware at the plate. Ware flew out to right her first time up. Sky's getting a little darker here in Ottumwa as the pitch is high, ball one. No margin for error now for Shania Yount Wheels. Bases are loaded. Now, my weather app still says the real chance of rain doesn't come until around 9 o'clock. Hopefully we're done by then. 1-0 to Ware. The next offering. Ground ball to short, right past the shortstop into left center. 1 run will score. The brakes will be put on as Weeks stops at third, and it's 5-0. Kotlowski tried to come up with that sharp grounder playing in and came up empty. And they've not put a hit on the board, so I think that'll go down as an error. Base is still loaded for Zoe Jones. 5-0 Dogs and a foul back, 0-1. So Lemons scores. Weeks to third, Frankie to second. I think I'm still going to give Ware an RBI. Now the 0-1. Off-speed line into right center. That's in the alley, and it's going to roll to the fence. At least 2 runs will score. Racing for third is Ware. She's on her way home. Jones headed for third. The throw to the plate, not in time. 3-run triple Zoe Jones. It is 8-0 Bulldogs. And that's got to feel good for the senior. Everybody comes home to score. 4 more runs home in the frame, an 8th spot on the board in the run column. And that's going to be all for Shania Yount Wheels. Pitching change coming for the Rams. We'll take 30 seconds and tell you about the new pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The new pitcher for the Southeast Polk Rams is Jada Long, who had been playing second base. The sophomore has not pitched in a varsity game yet this season. They've had 4 different players pitch for them at varsity level, but not long. The designated player, Libby Hartz, has come in to play second base, and for the time being, the starting pitcher, Yount Wheels, is out of the game. Probably it will stay that way. 8-0 Ottumwa. Runner at third, still only 1 out. Ella Aller at the plate. 0 for 2 has reached on an error and popped out. First pitch from Long. Bounced in there, ball 1. One and 0 to Aller. The pitch on the way. Strike at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1. Bounced in there. Good stop by Potter, the catcher. 2 balls and a strike. The line not yet complete on the starter, Shania Yount Wheels. She pitched 2 1/3 innings, allowed 6 hits. She's been charged with 8 runs, only 3 of them earned. 2 walks, no strikeouts. She is responsible for Zoe Jones at third base. The 2-1. Ground ball left side, into field it. Kotlowski throw to first in time. Jones held her ground at third, and there's 2 away. So getting that runner home from third up to Jordan Pauls, who has reached on an error and has singled. By the way, we are looking at the radar here. And it looks like there is a line of thunderstorms coming this way. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike to Pauls, 0-1. Still only the bottom of the third inning. Now the 0-1. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. That line of storms right now just past Albia in Monroe County, as there's a roller third base side foul, and the count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 2-out runner at third, 8-0 Ottumwa, bottom of the third inning. The pitch. Fly ball to right, it's shallow, late jump, and it's off the glove of the second baseman, Hartz. Safe at first is Paul, scoring is Jones, and it's 9-0. The right fielder, Brown, got a late jump. The second baseman, Hartz, that was her play, but she was unable to make the catch. That's got to go in the book as another error. So that'll make another unearned run. Second error of the inning, 6th of the game. Here's Amber Schatz. It's reached on a fielder's choice and lined out to right. Pitch low and away, ball 1. Schatz, the 9th batter of the inning. Second time Ottumwa was sent 9 to the plate in an inning. They scored 4 in the first. They have 5 so far here in the second, and a runner at first with 2 down. Pardon me, in the third inning. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Count even at a ball and a strike. One and one to the Bulldog cleanup hitter. The next offering, fouled back, 1-2. Maya Lemons is on deck if Schatz can keep the inning going. She digs back in with a 1-2 count. Long, the relief pitcher brings it home. And a high fly ball to center, going back and making the catch is Cataldo to retire the side. But Ottumwa gets 4 more runs on 3 hits. There were 2 errors and 1 left on base. 5 more runs. We go to the top of the 4th, Ottumwa 9 and Southeast Polk nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate. Dominate.
We go to the top of the 4th inning. Ottumwa High softball, brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza. Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. And by Ottumwa Job Corps Center, providing the skills you need to succeed in today's workforce at no cost to you. Visit ottumwajobcorps.gov. All Bulldogs in Game 1 here against number 12 Southeast Polk. It's 9-0 OHS. 5 more runs in that third inning. The big blow, a 3-run triple by Zoe Jones. For the Rams, 3, 4, and 5, Addie Brunner, Sydney Potter, and Sydney McNeely. Brunner grounded to first her first time up. First pitch from Sheets to Brunner is down and in, ball 1. Through 3 innings, Sheets has not allowed a hit. She has walked a batter and hit a batter. She's struck out one. Lefty to lefty, the 1-0. At the knees on the outside corner, strike one. Well, you're hoping Ottumwa could have a good game one to set the tone in this doubleheader. I'm not sure any of us dared to dream 9-0 after 3. Swing and a miss at a rise ball. Blew it right by her, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Sheets trying to go right through the heart of the Southeast Polk order here in the fourth, and a pop-up foul to the right out of play. Means we'll do it again to Brunner at 1-2. Overcast skies, a storm perhaps on the way as that pitch is grounded foul off to the right. We stay at 1-2. We're tracking a line of storms, not a big one, but one that has developed and is perhaps going to come through or near Ottumwa in the near future. Looking at future radar, which can be kind of hit or miss at times. Off-speed pitch, another chopper foul to the right. Good battle here between Sheets and Brunner. And right now that line of storms is south and east of Albia. The 1-2, fly ball to left, should be easy for Guest. Right in her tracks, makes the catch out number one. 7 in a row retired by Sheets. Here's a tough out Sydney Potter, hit by a pitcher first time up. Again, hitting well over 400 on the season with 14 home runs. Lefty to righty now, the pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. No balls, one strike. The powerful right-handed hitting Sydney Potter. That pitch low and away, and we're even at 1-1. One out, nobody on, top four. Ottumwa 9, Southeast Polk nothing. The 1-1 pitch. Up and in, 2-1. Sheets taking her time here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike at the knees, 2-2. Ashland can afford to be aggressive here. It's 9-0 Bulldogs. One out, nobody on, top four. The 2-2. Pop up right side, calling for it, making the catch is the first baseman Weeks for out number 2. So here's Sydney McNeely, who walked her first time up. Two out, nobody on, top four. And the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. One more out and we'll have reached the halfway point of this game. I believe that would make it official if rain were to come. The 0-1, low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Although I do suppose that if we were stopped by rain and didn't continue, they might suspend the game until the rescheduled date. The 1-1 is fouled off to the right. That will bounce off the face of the first base dugout. And the count 1-2. Weeks was in pursuit, but that ball not really hit high enough to have any chance for the Bulldog first baseman to get there. 2 out, nobody on, 1-2 to McNeely. No batting gloves on her hands as she stands in the right-handed batter's box. The pitch from Sheets, a little bit outside, 2-2. Amber Schatz tried to frame that pitch, couldn't get the call. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard, number 22 at bat, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 9-0 Ottumwa here in the top of the 4th. The 2-2. Pop foul back to the screen, will do it again. Still 2-2 to Sydney McNeely. Now the pitch on the way. Ground ball sharply to short. Ware's got it. Throw to first. And the inning is over. The third 1-2-3 frame for Ashlyn Sheets. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs up 9-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Ottumwa in control, leading number 12 Southeast Polk 9-0. Bulldogs for the second inning in a row will have Lemons, and Weeks due up. Maya Lemons, Josie Lemons, Sam Weeks. Lemons is 0 for 2, reached on an error and scored in the first, grounded sharply to short in the third. Bulldogs 4 in the first, 5 in the third. They've taken advantage of 6 Southeast Polk errors. Ottumwa has 6 hits. Lemons stands in for the 3rd time in the game. First pitch from the reliever, Jada Long. Swing and a miss, chased one way high, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off speed up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, we are anticipating some rain entering the area. Well, it might be. Can't tell if it's maybe breaking down or just spreading right now on the radar, as there's a swing and a miss, 1-2. And now we hear a first crack of thunder off in the distance. The 1-2 pitch to Maya. Swing and a foul tip, and not able to hang on to it is the catcher Potter. And Lemons will stay alive. Right now trying to prepare to protect the equipment as best we can here with umbrellas. The 1-2, pop foul back to the screen, will do it again. Annie, was it the Dowling doubleheader where we got rained on in game 1 and we played on through like 3 innings? That sounds about right, I think so. Lost power for an inning here at the table. That was kind of a surprise shower. We weren't really ready for it. This one, we're better prepared for, we hope. Anyway, the 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air, foul off to the left, an off-speed pitch, and Maya did a good job of keeping her hands back and making contact. Still 1-2 to the Bulldog designated player. Got an umbrella ready to go, but I can't set it right in front of my field of vision here. Another 1-2. High fly ball to center, but back on it is Cataldo, makes the catch for out number 1. Lemons hit it pretty well in the end, but there's 1 away. Josie Lemons, the batter, 2 for 2 with a pair of singles and a run scored. One out, nobody on. Bottom 4, Ottumwa leading 9-0. Pitch bounces in there, ball 1. Like to see Ottumwa get a 10th run here and then have a chance to end it in the top of the 5th. The 1-0 pitch, fouled back, and we're even at a ball and a strike. One and one to the Bulldogs senior third baseman. Just felt my first raindrop here. The pitch. Roller third base side foul, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Outside, 2-2. One out, nobody on here in the 4th. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's out number 2. First strikeout in relief for Jada Long.
Now batting first baseman.
So here's Sam Weeks, 2 for 2, RBI single in the 1st, doubled and scored in the 3rd. Nine 0 OHS. 2 out, nobody on here in the 4th for Ottumwa. First pitch on the way, fouled back, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. That pitch lined to right, back towards the corner, off the fence. Weeks around first, on her way to second. She's got another double, and again, she just misses a home run. And she's in scoring position with 2 down for Ashlyn Sheets, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. That ball about 3 feet shy of getting over the fence. It hit it about halfway up. Well, if you get that run home, if you're Ottumwa, you've got the 10-run lead. You take that to the 5th, you're 3 outs away from victory. First pitch to Sheets. On the outside corner, strike 1. The 0-1 on the way. Swing and a foul back, 0-2. That one off the helmet of the catcher, Potter. National will have to battle now. Down on the count, no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch, low and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jada Long back to the rubber, pitcher to pitcher. The 1-2. Off the plate outside, 2-2. Didn't miss by much. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Weeks at second, 2 down. The pitch. Off the plate outside again, 3-2. Jocelyn Ware on deck if Ashlyn can reach. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 9-0 Ottumwa. Runner at second, 2 down, bottom 4. The payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. After 4, though, Bulldogs up 9-0 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared at John, watch me leap though.
Sir. Ottumwa High Softball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. And before we can begin the top of the fifth inning, we have gone into a weather delay. Might be partially my fault. The home plate umpire was observing the sprinkles that are falling right now, but I called him over to show him the radar and the storm that is approaching Ottumwa. And just as he looked at the radar, we also heard a rumble of thunder, and he made the decision to pull the teams off the field. That's the safe choice and the wise choice. It isn't raining hard here yet, but we think it will be shortly. So we are in a minimum of a 30-minute delay. So what we're going to do on the radio side, Brandon, you can take maybe a 1-minute break, and then we'll go back to regular programming on KBIZ, and a half an hour from now we'll update you on the continuance of this game. It's 9-0 Ottumwa leading number 12 Southeast Polk when we resume in the top of the fifth. On the video side, we're going to leave it running for now, but if the weather gets too nasty, we'll stop the video feed and then maybe restart it when we're ready to continue. But we are in a weather delay, getting ready for the top of the fifth. Ottumwa leading 9-0. It's a half-hour delay minimum, and we will check in a half an hour and let you know what's going on here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. Ottumwa High softball on KBIZ in the live video stream. Jason Van Arkel with you one more time from Houston Field, where unfortunately the umpires have made the decision to suspend the remainder of tonight's action. Ottumwa hosting Southeast Polk. The game was stopped after 4 innings. Game 1 of the doubleheader stopped after 4 innings with Ottumwa leading 9-0. The game is not official. It is considered suspended. The 2 head coaches, Mandy Moore for Ottumwa, Tia Stiles for Southeast Polk, are conversing right now as to when they might bring Southeast Polk back down here to finish the doubleheader. Ottumwa's schedule is very full in the back part of the season, so going to be perhaps some gymnastics to figure that out. It is currently not really raining right now, but there is still thunder overhead, and there is the threat of more thunderstorms coming a little later this evening. The umpires looked at it, decided there wouldn't be a big enough window to even finish Game 1, and so in the interest of the safety of the players and the fans, they have decided to suspend the rest of the action. So our broadcast will conclude with this announcement. We don't get to finish the game, unfortunately. We do want to thank all of our sponsors for helping us bring you Ottumwa High softball. Community First Credit Union, Petrito Orthodontics, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics and Sign, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, Lisco, Coal Palace Cafe and Books, Blackhawk Auto Body, and Lee's Photography. And also, we want to thank Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa, for sponsoring the Bulldogs strikeouts in the circle, walks at the plate, and our player of the game. The game's not complete. We hope it's completed. Right now, candidates for player of the game would likely be Zoe Jones, who had a 3-run triple in the game, and starting pitcher Ashlyn Sheets, who had shut out number 12 Southeast Polk through the first 4 innings. But our game has been suspended, and we don't know when Southeast Polk will be able to come back down and finish. We hope they will be able to, and if they do, depending on what is scheduled for Ottumwa baseball that day, we hope to be able to bring the remainder of this doubleheader to you in the future on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully the weather will be better in Cedar Rapids tomorrow. We're heading to Jefferson High for Ottumwa's return to the Jefferson softball tournament after a 1-year absence. Ottumwa will face Bettendorf at 3:15 and then Davenport West at 6:45. We'll have both of those games tomorrow afternoon and evening here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Mandy Moore for helping us prepare for tonight's broadcast, and a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in to Bulldog softball, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog softball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I will talk to you tomorrow afternoon when the Bulldogs play in the Cedar Rapids Jefferson tournament. Until then, good night, everybody.